My name is Trevor Luzum, and I'm a junior studying industrial management in Granite. Thanks to the Transformational Experience Grant, I was afforded the opportunity to participate in a study abroad program over spring break in Florence, Italy. This program was titled The Business of Food in Italy, where we learn the rich history and culture behind Italian cuisine while studying business concepts abroad. Here's a brief snapshot of what we did over the week.
We first started our journey in the O'Hare Airport, and then we took a 7-hour plane to Amsterdam, and then finally one more plane to Florence, Italy, where we arrived at our destination. Once there, we started exploring the many sites that Florence has to offer. You can see here, this is the Florence Cathedral, a pretty notable one in Florence. This is Town Hall, and then also more sightseeing to the river that divides Florence.
So one of my favorite experiences on the trip was probably the walking tour we did of the city of Florence. That was really interesting because it's a lot older than any of our cities here in the States. So just seeing buildings that existed in the 14th century was really cool.
After our walking tours, we took a cooking class where we actually got to make homemade noodles. And as you can see here, this is our final result. We then boarded a bus and visited La Marzocco, a famous coffee maker company that actually made the original ones for Starbucks. The next day, we went on a couple of indoor and outdoor market tours. We actually got to experience the many different markets that Florence has to offer, and then got a taste test as well. For example, this is prosciutto. A couple of us then climbed the many stairs of the Duomo to see an incredible view of Florence.
My favorite part about going to Italy with Purdue was just hanging out with my friends abroad, like late night, getting gelato and walking around and experiencing a city that we've never been in before. I don't know, it just brought me closer to those people.
The next day, we visited the Parmigiano Reggiano factory and got to see just how much care they put into making this type of cheese. We then went to a prosciutto factory and got to see how that type of ham was made, and then went to a family-owned and operated balsamic vinegar farm and saw how that was made as well.
I really enjoyed going to the balsamic vinegar farm where they produced everything. I really enjoyed the atmosphere. The husband and wife relationship was really cool to see, as well as their long history and seeing the barrels of their past, like their grandparents and their child and everything like that. It was like an eye-opening experience that they just do everything there. They don't really get anything outsourced, so seeing how they interact together and their bond together and their laughs and smiles, and even though the husband didn't speak much English, he was so much fun to be around.
On our final travel day, we visited a farm south of Florence that specializes in wine production, and so we got to see the process behind curing and bottling the wine as well. And before we left, we visited a few museums and got to see the famous statue of David that was produced by Michelangelo. And that was the end of the trip. I had an incredible time, and I hope to get back there one day.